Recently, I have been loving these two products. The e.l.f. BB cream. This is really light and this is kind of dark, so combining them, perfect coverage. Okay, so just don't look at the hair. I think it's a hat day because it's gross, but you know, this is mom. Mom look. Do you guys like my outfit of the day? Let me know in the comments below. I have to go find my baby. All right, mom hair with a hat. Yeah, let's not get copyrighted, you know? Aubrey is so tired. I think she's getting a tooth because she's so cranky and whiny all of the time.
Hi John, this is Amber. Please return my call when you get the message. 217-342-2105. Thank you.
Why is there a girl calling your phone?
I don't know. I'm gonna call her back.
Okay then. We are back from gymnastics. Yikes. Oh, there I am. Oh, I couldn't see myself in the viewfinder. Oh, this little girl wants to say hi. She is having some avocado and some veggies right now. And I'm going to prep some sweet potato fries. I got really hangry on the ride home. I tend to do that. And so I had to come home, have a veggie wrap immediately so I could function normally. Is anyone else like that? Does anyone else get really hangry? Because I have a serious problem with it. Ooh, I just opened that window. But this lighting, hi. All right, so I'm gonna prep these guys. Look, they're already cut. I'm going to spray this down, put some seasoning on these guys, and do this thing. Lunch is done. Aubrey didn't eat as I expected, but that's okay. John has to go take his grandma to an appointment. And I think Aubs and I are going to go for a walk until it rains on us, possibly. So I'm in a Fitbit step competition work week hustle thing, and I have to win. So if you have a Fitbit, and you want to be friends on Fitbit and get invited to these work week hustles and stuff, then comment it below or add me. It's just Kelsey Gooden is my name on there. And I would love to challenge with you, step with you, be in a step challenge with you. Not awkward. Back from our walk, had a snack. I cannot get over how cute Aubrey looks with her bow and her little ponytail. You're so cute. How did this happen? I swear I just had her. I know that every mom says that, but I just cannot believe we're gonna have a 1-year-old. it's so crazy. She's just so cool. We do bicker a lot, Aubrey and I, because she is just like me. She has the same attitude. So I know that's complete karma, but it's like when two people are the exact same person, they like butt heads and bicker. That's gonna be us, like right now. Like, what is that? Why do you have to have that? But if I were to take that away, we would throw a huge fit. It'd be great. John is still with his grandma. I have no idea when he's gonna get back. It's kind of gloomy and rainy. We're just kind of walking around. She's walking around in a circle and I'm just like shuffling the chair back and forth. She's getting some energy out. Somebody asked me how we budget and like how we save money. So I was thinking when John gets home and I have a minute to like not watch the baby, I will show you guys some strategies that we use. Because right now it's cray cray. Okay, so it's not even the next day, it's the day after that. John worked a 24-hour shift. I had a teething baby. There's nothing worth filming and I couldn't get the chance to sit down and talk about how we save money, how we kind of budget. So I'm going to fill you in now, so stick around. Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys just a couple of things that John and I do to save some money, to get some extra money and, you know, live the American dream. So first method is we save all $5 bills. So I'm sure you've heard of this method where every time you come across a certain bill, you slip it in a container and keep collecting until you either want to put it in the bank or you are going on vacation and you want to use that as spending money or for like a rainy day. So yeah. That is what we do. Now I know a lot of people will say, well, I don't carry cash around. We don't have jobs that give us cash. I don't know of a lot that do really, so we actually take some out of our bank account every single week and use it as spending money. So anytime we want to get a coffee or we go to lunch, we try to use cash. And so anytime we come across a $5 bill, we put it in a safe place and it just kind of accumulates. And a lot of times it just becomes part of our daily life that, oh, we have $5 bill, we don't spend it. Always put it away. That eventually it's really quite easy for us to get $100, $200 in $5 bills. So that is one way to do it. It's actually like a running joke whenever we give someone a 20 and we bought like a $2 or $3 item and they give us like 3 5s and then change the rest of the change, obviously, but we're always like, dang it, we can't spend this, we have to save it. So if you just make it a rule that $5 bills are never spent, then it's easy. And then of course, if you ever need that money, a lot of people want to save it for a vacation, to have cash to spend, or sometimes we want to pay a sitter or tip the pizza man. We don't have to worry about having cash or having that, you know, extra income because we have saved. And then of course we always save our change too, and we would cash that in and usually just deposit it into our savings or use it for a trip. It just depends. So I want to actually fill up another container. We have one container that's already full of our change, and I want to wait until we save up another to kind of gauge like what dollar amount we get from both, so then we kind of have a estimate of what we would have after we fill both of those up. So like I said, if you don't use cash and you want to use this method, every single week, John and I take a certain amount of money out, we split it, and that is like our spending money. If John wants to go out to eat with his friends or he has to buy food for work, he works shift work and he works 24-hour shifts, so sometimes they all pitch in for a meal. Like that's his money to spend as he wants. So that's kind of how we do it. So the next little app I'm going to show you is called, oh, I got something in my eye. Okay, it's called Shopkicks, and I will show you what it looks like. Now this isn't like an app where you can like quit your job and like be a Shopkicks person, but it is really cool. And I promise you guys that this is legit and this works. I've been asked so many times, do you actually, like, does this actually work? Is this like a scam or something? It's really not. So what this is, it looks like this when you open up the app. And as you can see, I have Kicks up here, which are basically points. Everything is a point system. So you can look, let's go to Target, because I always go to Target. Let me get up close and personal. So when you go to Target, you have 15 Kicks just for walking in. So if you walk in with this app open, it will ding, a little bubble will come up, and you'll have 15 Kicks. And then you can scan different items for Kicks or points. And then if you buy those items, you can actually scan your receipt and get the most amount of Kicks, obviously, because that is their goal, guys. That is how I believe Shopkicks makes money. Not every store is on Shopkicks, only certain stores. And I'm guessing this is how they get paid. Don't quote me for this, but they put deals on Shopkicks, and you can make a list on Shopkick on what you want to buy, and you get more Kicks for certain items. And so I think like Target pays Shopkicks to do this. I currently, if we look, I currently have enough Kicks for, yeah, see, it says congrats. But I don't want to do that right now, because as you can see, I can get a $2 gift card, a $5, a $10, but I am actually saving up my Shopkicks, which I'm almost there, because you need just a couple more Kicks to get the $25 gift card. Like I said, guys, this isn't like something, you know, that's going to give you hundreds and hundreds of dollars of gift cards, so you won't ever have to buy groceries. But it is really cool that every time you walk into Target, you can get 15 Kicks, scan some items, and I always look after I get my receipt, and every once in a while, I don't usually buy the stuff that you get a bunch of Kicks for, but every once in a while I will, and then I'll get like 600 Kicks or 300 Kicks, because obviously when you buy things, you get more Kicks, and they want you to scan items because they want you to look at the item and then say, okay, yeah, I need this. But before I had Aubrey, when I was pregnant and just wanted to walk around and get out of the house, I would just go to Target and scan items. I would walk in, I would scan, let's see what other ones. So Best Buy's one, you actually get 50 Kicks if you walk into Best Buy. And some of them even have, like if you look, let me wait till it loads. They don't have receipts, they have, this one is 2 Kicks per $1. So what you would do is, I think you would just, you don't have to sync your card, you can just scan this barcode before pressing total. Let me see, sometimes you have to, like you do. You link your debit card or your credit card, and you can use that credit card. You have your cashier scan this, and you can get Kicks. So when I bought our Canon G7X, I actually ordered it online, but I asked him if he would still scan this card, and that's how I got a bunch of Kicks. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, it tells you like what stores are around you. These are the stores that are around me. You can look online and get Kicks for looking at items or buying items, mostly online. So but if you're going to buy, let's say the Apple store is on here. If you're going to buy an Apple product, you're gonna buy an Apple accessory, why not go through here and get 2 Kicks per $1? You're going to buy it anyway, and you might as well save up. So let me show you. These are my rewards. So I have a Nike. When I go to the Nike outlet, I have a ton of Sephora because I hate spending money. I hate spending money on makeup, an iTunes, some more Nike. I'll kind of scroll through. There's Aerie, there's Amazon, there's Nike, Lowe's. There's so many restaurants. I see Kohl's. I'm like looking in the lens, trying to read these. AMC, Google Play, Sephora, Bed Bath & Beyond, Carter's. Hi, I love Carter's. So super cool stuff. Hotels.com, Outback, and the Disney store, Fandango, tons of awesome gift cards. Like I said, it takes a little bit to earn these cards. It's thousands and thousands of dollars to earn a gift card, thousands and thousands of dollars, thousands and thousands of kicks to earn a reward. And sometimes you're like, wow, I got 5,000 kicks and it's only like a $2 gift card. But it's free and you're already doing it, so you might as well just keep this app handy whenever you're shopping. I'll link this app below. This isn't sponsored by Shopkicks, but if they sponsored me, I would totally be down for it because I've used this app. As you guys can see, I don't know why it says 10 unused unless, I mean, this is like a glitch because I've used all of these. So these are all used. There's no money left on them, but these are the ones that I've earned. So I've earned several cards. I wouldn't lead you astray. This is a legit app. It is called Shopkicks. Like I said, I'll link everything below. So I'm going to leave a link below for you guys. And when you accept and download the app, within 7 days, if you scan your first item or walk into your first store, you can earn 250 kicks. You can get a little boost so you can get to your first goal. So let me know in the comments below what kind of gift card you want. I'm a Target girl, so I'm gonna get my Target gift card, and then I wanna do a big Sephora haul, like a non-makeup person Sephora haul, because I think there's a lot of beauty gurus out there and I watch them and I love them, but there's not a lot of like average people like me that don't know how to do makeup but that like the idea. And so I'm just gonna buy a bunch of stuff and like test it out like a normal person. Like, I'm just a mom, I don't know what I'm talking about. So if you want to see that, I'm gonna use a Shopkicks gift card to help me out. Okay guys, this is getting to be a long video because I ramble a lot, but the last app, I think, don't make fun of this if I pronounce this wrong, Qapital? Q-A-P-I-T-A-L. I promise it's, again, legit because I just took a bunch of money out of it and transferred it to my bank account. But here's what it is. I'll show you what's up. So this is an app that you link your bank account to it. I know it sounds scary, but it's not, guys. This is where you can create goals. You see, I've already have some goals complete. These are my 3 that I already took a bunch of money out of, so they're very new. So I have like postpartum, that's Jasmine Garcia, hi. And then this one's called Freedom. So we can pay off our cars, and then we want to go to Hawaii. And so you set these goals and then you set rules. So let's go to Hawaii. So my goal is, I just made this not too long ago. My goal is $5,000, which probably won't be even close to the Hawaii trip that I want because Hawaii is quite expensive. And I have $243.34. So I got a little ways to go, but the cool thing is, guys, I didn't even, like, I just looked at this. I just transferred money out, like last week, and like all of it out of my Freedom, and I just started this one and I already have $243.34. And so as you can see, I have rules, Roundup, guilty pleasure, which is Starbucks, and a guilty pleasure, Circle K. My husband goes to the Circle K gas station all the time. Whenever I go to Starbucks, I try not to go. I try to go once or twice a week because I love Starbucks, but you don't need it. That's why I have the guilty pleasure. So if I click on it, every time I go to Starbucks, this app will take $4 out of my checking account and put it into the Hawaii little saving thing. There's no fees to get your money. You can transfer your money whenever you want. There's no fees. There's nothing scary. As you see, I have an upcoming deposit of $4.37 because your girl went to Starbucks today. So see, it took $4 out. And then I also have round up to the nearest doll hair. So you could set round up, you could just have one goal and it's just your savings account. Let's say you have no savings and you need to start a savings account. You could just have round up. So you spend $1.50, it saves 50 cents for you. Over time, that stuff adds up so quickly. You guys will be so impressed by how much money you can save. So I used to have a ton of goals, as you can see, and I'm like, there's just too many rules and that I had going on, and I wasn't saving like I was only saving like I had $2 in one goal and $6 in another. So I got rid of all those goals. I marked them as complete and now I have 3. So for my postpartum body shopping, this is like for Lulu, basically. And I just cashed $500 out. Don't worry, there's going to be activewear hauls on this channel because I just spent $500. Anytime I take 10,000 steps, I do a 30-minute workout, stand for 10 hours, which I don't know how my phone tracks that because I don't have an Apple Watch, I have a Fitbit, and walk or run 5 miles, it collectively shoots $5 into that. So I could potentially be saving $5 every single day and throwing it into postpartum. Okay, my camera completely died and I have no idea where I left off, but I kept my phone right here, so I must have been talking about the goals. So you can set fitness goals to save money. You can set every single week, save $2. So every single Friday, most of the time we get paid on Fridays, so I think they just take $2 out of your account and put it in here, and you can transfer money whenever you want without any fees, without any penalties. It is so freaking awesome. So if you use the code below, again, not sponsored, you'll have the same code once you sign up. This app, Qapital, is that how you pronounce it? It says, we'll send you $5 once they have completed their first deposit with Qapital. So once you sign up and you link your account and you have your first deposit, they're gonna give you an extra $5 buckaroonies. So that's amazing. I will copy my link down below. I use someone else's link because who doesn't want $5? You know what I mean? Just giving you the tea. And I'm always honest. So I get $5, you get $5. I signed up with a friend who told me about this. She got $5, I got $5. So let's just help everybody out. Give $5. This is an amazing app though, even if this is so cool. This has helped us. If we're just gonna be real, let's just take a second. This app has saved John and I like a couple of times, just between my car. I just had a bunch of car issues and the bill was like $400 more than expected. Life gets in the way. It is so nice that's why I had to take a bunch of money out. It's so nice to go to this app and be like, whew, we have $600 saved in here. Like it's such a relief, and we don't even notice because it's just taking like 10 cents. If you have that round up rule, it's like 3 cents, 10 cents, 75 cents. You don't even notice and you can take it out. Like let's say you save $50 and you're like, look, I need that $50. You can have it. So I would highly recommend this app. It is seriously amazing. Technology is awesome. This world is freaking amazing. I have this little bank in my town. So I don't have like Bank of America or like some crazy like Chase or anything, and it synced to my bank. So make sure you can pick, if you have multiple accounts, you can pick which account you want to save from. I have an account that it never pulls from. And then I have like John and I's account that obviously has the most money in it because both of our paychecks go into that one account where this app pulls from. So I would highly recommend these things, guys. This stuff is cool. So that is kind of how John and I budget. That's kind of a step that we do to save a little bit of money. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a good saver, which is why I love that app, and I love Shopkicks, and I love the $5 rule, because that's really how we started saving. And then it's such a weight off your shoulder. Even with Shopkicks, when you keep saving, there was a time where I had 2 $25 gift cards that I saved from Shopkicks, so I had 50 bucks, and it was so nice. I remember I was in college, I was a broke college kid, I was working minimum wage, I was a full-time student, but every time I went to Target or every time I went to Walmart, I saved, and I saved those kicks. It was just really nice to have that $50, and I honestly bought Christmas gifts with it, if we're going to be real. So if you're the kind of person that is balling on a budget, hi, those are some really good apps. And the $5 rule, a lot of people are scared because they're like, I need that $5. Start with $1. Some people will do $10 or even $20. I am not like that yet, you know what I mean? But $5 has worked really well for us, and like I said, it's just stress relief, in my opinion, to just have a little bulk of money to the side. And I like having it in different places. Like, we have a savings account that we put money in, obviously from our checking to our savings. We have this app, we have change, we have the $5, I got my Shopkicks going on. We have different streams of income, and maybe that can be another video if you guys are interested in it. John only has one job because his job only lets him have one job. He used to have multiple, but I have several streams of income. If you guys are interested in learning more about multiple ways to get paid online, I'd be happy to help you with that. But let me know if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, comment below what app you are going to download and get saving. So thanks so much, guys, for watching. I really do appreciate all of your support. And if you like these kind of videos, kind of vlog style, but also like interesting content and value, I hope you learned something, please subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot of activewear unboxing soon, so if that's something that interests you, stay with us.